Welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga with Alana Bianca. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm so excited we get to share this experience together of just like learning about yoga in general. One of the things that I had learned is that we are yogis, so people who are kind of like learning about pursuing yoga, and not just a yoga teacher, but even just like students or things like that are also considered yogis. So some other things that I have loved and learned to love is props are going to be your best friend. Like anybody can do yoga, like I kid you not, like from the kids, which is so cute and so awesome, even like when you're in the belly starting, as in like prenatal yoga and everything like that, up until like the elderly and everything, and everybody and anybody in between. So that's the beauty about yoga, and it's not always just about the poses too. And it doesn't have to be like the crazy like poses either, like that. If you're into that, that's awesome too. But we're just kind of just starting out with the basics and everything. So first off, I'd like to say props, like blocks. Oh my gosh, game changer. How many times have you tried like yoga and you couldn't like reach the ground, or you're like, oh, I'm stretching way too far, or oh, that'd be just a little bit better if I didn't have so much space in between and had to force my stretch? Well, friends, these will be your best friends. So I definitely highly recommend getting some of these, or you can even use books at your house. Stack books together. Those help out too. So there's that. And make sure you have a yoga mat. You gotta have one. I started off with going at Five Below, you know, the place where there's $5 things or below the price. This is where I got that, and it's a great place to start, you know, especially if you're not really sure if yoga is your thing or not. Definitely just buy a $5 mat. Okay. All right. Another part that I really enjoyed too are straps. So with yoga, you can do stretches and everything, and you can use a strap. You don't have to like stretch like all super far and like feel like you have to force and be like, oh my gosh, my friend over there is like all the way head to her knee and everything. No. Beginning, we just use straps. Feel the stretch that way, and then you can work your way to other areas if you need further, closer, whatever works for you and your body, because not everybody's the same. So keep that in mind. And if you don't have a yoga strap, belts work great too. So if you have those, you can use that. Again, does the same exact stuff. Or if you're a nurse like me and have gait belts handy and everything, I started with that too. So there's so many different things you can use, and you don't have to buy all this crazy stuff if you're just starting out and trying out. So don't feel like you have to like spend all expensive things. Or if you decide to, I know like I got this yoga mat that's super cute at like Meijer. I don't know what other places are around you, but I'm sure lots of like different stores, Walmart, things like that have yoga mats too. This one particularly, you can get like with a package too. So there are some out there that you can get like the yoga mat, some blocks included in there, and the strap too. So there's all different varieties of prices. So just see what works for you. A few other things. Don't wear socks. I'm very self-conscious in my feet at times, and I would wear socks, and I guess you're not supposed to, because we always wear socks and shoes and everything throughout our day for most of us. Kind of depends with COVID and everything, but like for those who have to go to work or things like that, socks actually kind of help prevent you from like just feeling the ground, massaging your feet while you're doing like stretches and everything like that, and just being connected and grounded. Wearing socks prevents that. So this one time, and plus you kind of like slip around on your mat too. So we suggest not to wear socks. Another thing is just having a nice like blanket. It doesn't have to be this big, or just even like a towel or something that in certain positions, or even like when you're meditating, kind of propping your butt up and then just having your hips kind of tilting forward can definitely help to prevent your legs from like falling asleep and things like that. Or in other positions, which I'll show in my other upcoming videos too, that can be very beneficial too if you have, again, those blocks or blankets to kind of like prop your body up when things are feeling uncomfortable. So that is kind of like a speed round of a few things that I have discovered. Again, just I hope you subscribe, like my page, share with others, because I have plenty more where that came from, and I'm so excited. Thanks again, guys. Bye.